Hello again, Gabriella. I told you I'd get you this video over for the course website as well. So a lot of the same things are going to apply. It's just going to be more specific to this web page, obviously. So the first thing that we talked about before was content. We talked about that 1,000 to 1,500 words in order to be optimized with Google. You don't necessarily have to have all of those words like you do for a service page for something like HVAC, but you definitely want to have more content on your homepage than what you have now. So what I would do as a guideline is to look at whatever your competitors have. And I did an easy search to start with of just horse supplies because obviously you can ship anywhere in the nation. And so this would be a national keyword that you would want to rank for here in the top 10 to be on the homepage. And if you did that, that's about 12,100 searches a month. This is pretty broad. You could obviously break it down and not only have just this keyword, but make sure that you build in keywords like specifically for maybe a specific product and then try to get traffic to just that one product. But looking at your top competitors, State Line Tack has the #1 spot for this keyword. And you can see that they're getting quite a bit of traffic. They have over 156,000 people a month that are coming to their website. So when looking at theirs, the content on their homepage, they still have a lot of pictures they can save as keywords, and then as well as kind of listing out some of their stuff by having like maybe the most popular. They can list out some of those, and then they would probably show up for these keywords if people were searching for that. But you could do that with your specific products, because I know that you don't have like boots and stuff, but it looks like you specifically have like horse care. So you could do the same idea, just make sure that you have your products built into there. And then you can see here that they've got some of this content. So total, if I searched all of the words on their homepage, and they have about 800 words. So that's where you would want to start off with, so by at least beating them by 800 words. And you could build that in with stuff like this. You can add a blog to your page to get that content, whatever you need to do in order to get that. But I do recommend that. As far as citations, I looked up horse supplies specifically in your area because you'll see here that any kind of Google Map hack is going to be specific to where I'm searching. So obviously I'm searching in the Kansas City area. So if I was looking for a local supplier, these would be my top 3. Since you're in California, I searched this. Only 10 people a month are searching for this in this specific search, but you could reach out a little further. But I plugged in Big Horse Feed and Mercantile into the citation finder that I talked to you about last time, that whitespark.ca. Again, this is a tool you can use if you want to do this yourself, but they're sitting at 48 citations, which is where they're, if you remember from the first video, that's where they're getting listed in directories like Yellow Pages, Yelp, CityStar, etc. And then right now you guys have 10, and I couldn't find a Google My Business. So even if you don't have people coming to you and you're only doing this online, that's fine. I would still do a Google My Business, and you can actually hide your address if it's coming out of your house, and it's not going to hurt you to do that, but you can still get listed. That way, if somebody specifically were like, well, I live in this area, I want to support local business, you would still show up, and they can still order online from you, but you would pop up here on the map pack. So again, like I've mentioned before, make sure that you're beating them out in the number of citations, and you can use this tool to click on and see exactly where they're listed. Sometimes they have more than one site that's listed here, and find out where they're listed so you can go after those same sites and just do a side-by-side comparison with yours. And then the last thing, if you remember from that HVAC video, we talked about backlinks, the link juice. So sites, other sites pointing to your site gives you authority and power back to your website. And then making sure, obviously, that it's relative to you. So again, like, you specifically seem to be going after like natural care products. So maybe having a blog specifically of why you should have natural care products instead of maybe going to, your local, we have, let's see, Tractor Supply is a big one around here, those national companies. So maybe if you're trying to get them to come get natural stuff instead of the stuff that you can get from Tractor Supply, having a blog post about that's going to bring you a lot more power than a blog post about, again, like I said in the last one, pizza, because you don't sling pizzas for a living. So make sure that you're getting those relative sites back to you. Right now, I'm assuming that your website's relatively new and there's no data showing. So right now there's no backlinks showing to your site. So Google's not going to find those. If Ahrefs can't, then Google's not going to find them either. So make sure you're bringing in those backlinks. So blog posts are a great one. Those citations will be backlinks, etc. And that state line TAC, again, the number one spot nationally, they have 1.9 thousand, so almost 2,000 different websites with 41,000 backlinks. So it's going to take some time to build up those backlinks because you don't want to do it like overnight. But you could beat these guys out in the long run if you start adding those backlinks now and then adding them. You don't want to start with like 100 the first month. You want to do like maybe 10 one week and then maybe 10 the other week and just slowly build it up because these guys have been around for obviously a long time. You can see that back, let's see, right now they're sitting at 1.9 thousand, but here in January 2014, they were in the just over 1,000. So you can see it, they've taken some time to build this up. It's not an overnight thing. So if you have any more questions about this, same thing as the HVAC video, give me a call. You can message me on Facebook Messenger. My phone number is 816-323-4100. If this is something that you want some help with, give me a shout out. Thanks for watching my video.